Hi, Jackson here at freeguitarmentor.com. And I can tell you that after 32 years of working with boys and girls in the classroom and in the music room, the kids song I have for you today is kid tested. Here's Down by the Bay. Okay, as with all the kids songs that you'll find on my website, I'm going to sort of go over two methods for playing the song. The first method will be simple chord, simple strumming pattern for the beginning guitarist who just wants to play this with their kids, whether it be in the classroom setting or at home. And then the second time through, we'll add a couple little subtleties just to make it a little more challenging. Well, Down by the Bay is essentially a three-chord song. It consists of a D chord, an open D chord, and then the easy A7 chord. And the great thing about that, for a beginning player especially, is you're basically just taking the two fingers that are on the first and third strings of the D chord and sliding them up one string each so that they're on the fourth string and the second string, second fret. Leave the other strings open, and that's your open A7 chord. Third chord is a G. I prefer to play it with the second, third, and pinky fingers. Some of you will want to play it this way. I find that more of just for me, more of a reach, but first, second, and third fingers. Okay, Down by the Bay, three-chord song, easy strumming. And the beautiful thing about Down by the Bay is kids love to make up their own words for the rhyming part when it comes up. So whether it's your own kids or your kids in your classroom or your group, give them the opportunity to be creative and come up with rhyming words, and you'll see what I mean when we get to that part. Down by the Bay. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, did you ever see a bear combing his hair down by the bay? Okay, now just to add a few little ditties to this, jazz it up a little bit, we're just going to play it with a slightly, and I mean slightly, more sophisticated strumming pattern. Put that little bass line in there, maybe mute it a little bit for those of you who can do that. And this time, instead of going straight to the A7, I'm going to add an A chord. Put an A chord in between the D and the A7. You'll see what I mean there. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, did you ever see a fly wearing a tie down by the bay? Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, did you ever see a goose kissing a moose down by the bay? Let the kids make up their own rhymes for that the last little part there, the A7 part, and they'll have a blast doing that. There's Down by the Bay.